Welcome back to the channel. This time around we are doing pinhole photography. I'm going to give you 10 great reasons to get into pinhole photography. I'm going to show you some of the images that I've made. Also go up on a hike into the beautiful Austrian Alps. So there's plenty for you in this video. Please do watch to the end, because that's where I give you a little extra bonus tip where you can create your own pinhole camera.
So we're hiking up to the Neuarm and up to the Dusitzgasse. Always difficult to say that one. I'm going to load up some pinhole. We're loading a Lomography 120 film, which is actually ISO 100, so Lumo 100.
No batteries. Incredible. No mechanics. Nothing can go wrong. You can bring them to seascapes, sandy beaches, not worry about something getting into the mechanism and damaging your camera.
So there's start. And we don't think, just shoot. Okay, now we're looking for number one. It's coming. Two dots, two big dots, really big dots. One. Best to close that up because you don't want the light coming in it.
Pinhole cameras give you a unique look, a unique perspective. They are super wide angle, so you can get really close and everything is in focus. Pinhole cameras are super light and super flexible. A pinhole camera is just a box and a hole. All you have to worry about is bringing enough film to take images. Perfect for the desert, perfect for hiking, perfect for oceans, hard environments. So why bring a pinhole camera all the way up into the mountains? That's a good question. Pinhole cameras tend to be light, no electronics, nothing to worry about. Doesn't matter if they get wet or if you drop them into a river. There's really no mechanics in there. There's no lenses. It's a very simple box. You load the film and there's a very small hole in the front. But the images you get from pinhole are quite unique, amazing. It's really important to bring a tripod. In my case, I had no tripod with me, 2.5 hours. Not even my mini tripod. So it's really important to bring a tripod with you. In my case, I tried to use whatever I could find, and I even wound my film completely wrong, but I still got results, and I'm still happy because I got exposures that are correct. And that's pretty much maybe the hardest thing about pinhole, is getting the exposures correct, and it is a kind of trial and error and knowing the camera and sticking to a film that you know that works. However, it's not the hardest thing in the world, especially with film. It's got quite a latitude in terms of exposure. You do need a kind of imagination to get what you want in your head, but in the end of the day, you can really get some unique images that you cannot get because of the depth of field in comparison to any other kind of camera. So it really does have some advantages to use a pinhole camera in a situation like going to the mountains or in landscape if you want something completely unique.
So after a long hike up to the Dusitzgasse, you can see I'm walking in the water with the lock camera here, 6x12 pinhole camera with medium format film in it, Lumo 100. Great day actually, beautiful weather and beautiful scenery. Let me just get across this I shot with this roll of Luma 100 and with the Olympus XA. What was in the Olympus XA? Actually, expired slide film from Agfa. I shot with this before, actually a video on this before. I shot it with ISA 25. It's such a bright day, so let's see what results I get out of it. I kind of went more of a hike than photography because I actually forgot my little mini tripod, so I had to kind of balance this thing on rocks and stones. So if I get 2 or 3 images out of this, I'll be happy. Okay.
To make a pinhole camera is really simple. You take a container, you spray the inside of it black, you put a hole in the front.
Just get a sheet of metal here. You can use a beer can, but I recommend go to an art store and get this kind of copper plate stuff. It's very soft, but it's still strong enough, but easy enough to put a pin in it. And what I've done here is I have got a pin and the end of a pencil here, and I will put a hole in here, just very straight through it. And very difficult holding the phone to do this, but I'll put a hole in that, and then we'll scan that against a ruler, and you'll see that in the next bit.
So to find out the aperture of that pinhole, you simply just take a photograph of it with the zoom function on your mobile phone. Now once you have that picture on your mobile phone, you can actually use the same ruler again to measure the width of the millimeter on the ruler and the width of the pinhole, and you can do a ratio comparison, a bit of simple maths. So the final reason why you'd use a pinhole camera is that you can do contact prints with sheet film inside the pinhole camera. It is perfect to make those contact prints in the darkroom with VanDyke Brown or with Cyanotype, and I have some videos on VanDyke Brown and Cyanotype on my channel, so feel free to watch those. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell, and hope to see you on the next video. Goodbye.